I started it again. We good?
Yep. All right, take it away.
All right. Should we do one more check? All right. Is my mic working? Hello?
Yep.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Probably Captured, and welcome back to another beautiful game, another beautiful day of blocky hockey. Today, we are in the NAMHL, the lower farm team league, as we have Portland Admirals already up by 3. That's my bad because we had no streamer, and I thought we did, but I will be taking over for commentating. My boy, referee, Color Derp, and here we go. We got Derpy Tyler passing over to Lewis the Goat. It's going to be taken away by SCP himself. CCD looking for a chance, opportunity to take a shot, but he can't get it off, and it's stopped by Lewis the Goat. Spray 23 on the ice, looking for a pass over to ZCD for a nice shot, scores! ZCD putting one on the board for the team. It is still up 4-0 for Portland, with an assist by Spray 23. A little bit of cursing. Sorry for the fruity language in chat, ladies and gentlemen. ZCD is feeling like a little greasy today. But yeah, this is the new NOM team. I mean, we were a JBHL team here in Color Derp, and it was no, I think the only time they've ever been good is when they had a cheater on their team, but it looks like they actually have a pretty solid NOM team for the Portland Admirals. From what I heard, this is the top team, but I might be wrong. Actually,
Yeah,
no, I'm looking at it.
up.
They're definitely up there. ZCD and
They're
Lewis
up
to go
there.
taking the face off. Lewis to go wins it. Going to P2 it straight across the blue line over for SCP to hit it away. ZC's going to pull it back, looking for a pass. Nope, he's going to try and take it himself. Now he passes. Spray's a little slow, though, but can't get there in time. SCP over SCP. Pinging it away for Lewis to try and take it away. Spray getting it past Lewis. Derpy stops that one for SCP to pass it straight back. Derpy takes a shot. Spray 23 goal in 2025 on Krabby, the same team he got a goal last season before he won the cup for the Fort Worth Jets. There's Newbly Bridge. Hello, Newbly Bridge. Who's behind you? That's Sleepy Temple. I think it's a Nick 11. But yeah, there you go. Spray 23 goal in the Big 25. This is his second goal, I think, of his entire career. Could be his third. I'm not sure. Should probably actually look these things up before I do this. But yeah, that's a pretty nice goal there by Spray and a pretty solid pass, I think.
And the goal differential right now we're looking at is 16-0. It's
That is
not
that
a
is that is a score. That is a shot counter, my friend.
probably not a very fun time for Krabby. I can't imagine
No,
what he's going through.
Krabby and his team are not looking so good. I'm surprised they made playoffs. This could be also not their full roster, and I might be wrong. Taking a shot here, now we have Lewis the Goat. Stopped and gloved by Arbor. He'll hold on to it. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we are 7 seconds left in the second period, and they finally just put a point or a shot on the board. Jado tried to win this, but ZC just crouches on it like normal. And then we take it up the side of the boards, and that'll be it for the second period of what might be a 2-0 series. I don't think you're allowed to skip. Are you allowed to skip?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Not in playoffs.
So, do you think Toronto has any chance of coming back into this game?
5-0 with one shot. I'm going to be so real with you. I don't think so. I don't think they can do it.
I'm gonna second that. I'm gonna say they might not even get another shot in this game.
Well, I mean, let's see the team we got here. It looks like we have Derpy Tyler, Dredgen A, Eclipse, French Bread, J-Do, Krabby, Lewis the Goats. I think Sleepy Temple is Nick, but he's not there. Is that who farted?
Yeah.
I don't think he plays it. He's a 2.5. So it looks like the team is not really like it's not offensively good or defensively. Not even the goaltender. I mean, no offense to Krabby. I love Krabby. We all love Krabby. But this team could be a little better. There's definitely some changes. I don't even know if it's their full roster. It could not be, and I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, it's probably going to be pretty hard to get any offense going. They got 3 JBHL players on the team. Just yeah, not sure if they have their full roster either, but it's just a tad. Looks like a tad unfortunate.
It's just a little sad to see. But hey, they trying their best. They're gonna see if they can get a point. Stop that shutout on Arbear, but it might not be possible. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'm an Arbear Glazer. I love him. He's a really good goaltender. A little biased.
Yeah, well, at least Toronto was able to get 6 players to skate on one day.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for my camera to shift over to the side here because I drink my coffee. You know, got the double in there. It's the best stuff you've ever had. 8 seconds to face off. We got Lids. We got Jado. Let's see who can make this happen. Can they get up? 5-5. Lids wins that one for Sparky Penguin over to Dredgen, who whiffs. Taking it into his own corner now. Dredgen A. Sparky trying to get the slot. Passes it right behind the net. To nobody. Sparky over to... I don't even know what that name is. Sparky Penguin looking for the shot chance. Takes the P3 over to Jado. I don't know why I said shot chance. He's in his own zone. Jado trying to get it out of the corner so he can pass it to his teammate to slot. Sparky trying to get a pass. Takes a quick P2 and hits that one away for Jado. Looking for his own shot. Jado gloved by Arbear. And he'll hold on to that one. I can't really see very much from up here. This is why I usually don't use the camera. But we got YT taking the face off of Jado. Dredgen looking for the P3 stop by Monkey. YT taking it straight up the side of the boards. Jado's going to pull this one back twice. Looking for his pass. Over to Clips. Clips pushing into the zone. Looking for his P3, but stopped by Sparky Penguin. He's going to pull that back, giving it to YT. YT taking up the side of the boards now. Going into the corner. Dredgen A and YT. P3 straight up for Sparky to take it away. Clips trying to get that one away from him. YT pushing it to the boards. Into the corner now. Fight a little bit. Dredgen eventually gets it out, passing it to Clips. The Clips pass it to Jado. Takes the P3 shot, hits the post, and it is cleared by Arbear. I think that was the 3rd shot of the game. We got Monkey passing it straight up the side of the boards for Dredgen to try and get this one away. Giving it away over to Jado. Jado trying to get this one past. Trying to ruin the chance of a shutout. I shouldn't be saying those words, but, you know, I said it, so whatever. Color Drip never had a shutout in his life.
Okay.
Shooting strays. You already know how it is on the desk. ZCD.
I had a.
Loose the goat. Okay, terrible pass. But it's okay. We recover from that one as he's now in the zone. Lewis the goat in the corner with SCP. SCP gets it out over to ZCD. Passes it past him. Going back. Derpy Tyler over to French Bread. Trying to get this one into his corner before ZCD can get a shot. And he does. Lewis the goat taking the puck up the side of the boards. SCP there to pass it straight to center. Derpy Tyler with another shot. Krabby can't clear it, but eventually he gets it against the post by ZCD. Lewis the goat. Interesting pass with the teammate running away from it. He's going to try again. Lewis the goat going up the side. Straight up the middle. Spray does a move. Takes a P3 chance. Hits it off of the pads of Krabby. And it goes right past the blue line. Right back over the blue line. Getting it out. Spray. Taking another shot at Krabby. And it is stopped. Lewis the goat. Spray 23 fighting. SCP now trying to take this puck away from them. SCP going over to Spray. Spray going over to Cross. Lids is frozen. His internet's not liking him right now. Spray 23. Over to French Bread. Looking for the P3 chance. Takes it. Gets gloved by Arbear. Held on for a change. Lids says he's lag switching. We might have to screen share after this one. New Weepers, get on that. I know it's not your job, but whatever. Jado and Lids. Lids wins it. You know, the lag switcher himself. Turns it on by accident and is now across the ice. Sparky Penguin over to Lids. Jado passing it straight cross. Like, I mean straight cross there. YT taking this one up. Dredgen. YT on his own. Going to slot. Takes the shot, but is stopped by Dredgen and Krabby. YT.
YT is Biscuit, by the way.
That's Biscuit? Oh, hell no.
Yes.
Why do we let Biscuit play this game still? Actually, I take that back. Biscuit's changed. I like Biscuit. So that's Biscuit. Thank you for the word. Biscuit going to take this one straight up the side of the boards for Dredgen to take this one away. Nope. Blocked. Nope. Still gets a pass anyway. And that'll be offsides by his teammate. Biscuit's going to take that one.
And my prediction was wrong. Toronto has actually 3 shots this
And it looks like
period.
Toronto's asking for a TO. 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 Thank you.
What the hell?
TO on the away team. Looks like Toronto's going to be taking 30 seconds to think about their plans, go through what they can do to win 5 goals in a minute and a half, which is possible, ladies and gentlemen. We have watched the Vancouver Canucks do it in a minute. It was actually like 3 goals, but that doesn't matter. So as we wait here for the remaining 10 seconds, Collider, what have you seen during this game that is just, I don't even know, man. Made you think something like, this is crazy.
Well, did not expect the shots to be 1 to 16 going into the third.
1 to 18.
Well, 1 to 18. So.
Sorry, no, you're right. 1 to 16. I thought you said during the third.
Oh, yeah, that surprised me a little bit.
What did Dredgen say? Meet me for all I care. Okay. So he's got muted. You got to start the face-off circle, by the way.
Oh, I do need to do that. Kind of forgot about that.
It's okay, Color. Lock in. He's against face-off Jado and ZCD. ZCD's going to try and pull this one back and take it up. He's going to take it up himself. Stopped by Lewis the Goat. He's going to take that one away to the side. Jado over to Sparky Penguin. Sparky Penguin into his own corner now, getting it out. We got some boys in the crowd getting a little loud, cheering on Portland as they're about to take their first win in the series, in my opinion. Again, could be wrong. Let's see if I can blow this one out of the water. Lewis the Goat, almost for a shot chance, but P threw it away by Biscuit. A little bit of bunching here on the Portland side. CCD pulling this one back. Pulling it over the blue line by accident. Sparky Penguin taking it up the side of the board. ZCD there. ZCD's going to take this one to the corner. He's going to try and get this one out. Dredgen. ZCD fighting in this corner. ZCD trying to get it to slot. Almost to slot. Trying to pull it back here, but Lewis the Goat and Biscuit will be taking that one to the corner. Okay, so he's waiting for a pass back here from the goaltender, Biscuit. Biscuit pulling it back, giving it over to ZCD maybe. Nope, not enough time to get there, and that'll be taken away by Dredgen. Lewis the Goat looking for the cross pass to Jado. Jado takes a shot right off of our Bears' pads and pass over to ZCD. Jado for the second one, takes a shot, scores! It doesn't matter. Jado is still going to be 1-5 against Portland Admirals, but they took that shutout away within minutes. 30 seconds on this clock. Let's see what they can do here. I have no idea why my mic got that loud. Probably should turn it down. It's not my fault.
With a really nice P3 on the second opportunity that he had. Just a little bit of a mishap on the defensive end, but they might be able to take that one goal and take it into the next game for a little bit of hope.
This is true. This is true. Maybe they'll be able to get this next game on them for a 1-1. Make it interesting. That's ZCD. Nope, we got Jado passing across over now. Lewis the Goat. Spray 23 in the corner. Doing whatever Spray does, which is a lot. Anyway, we got Jado taking this puck. He's going to try and get this one to slot. Almost does, but ZCD's there to take that one away. ZCD over to Jado. Jado looking for the shot. Over the pass over to Lewis the Goat, but he whiffs. Dredgen on the defense. Looking a little tired out there. Krabby just runs straight out of net. A little risky, but that'll be it for the first game of the series. It is 5-1 Portland Admirals. I cannot speak. And that'll be their final for this game. They're asking to start the game a little earlier. I think we were supposed to in like 13 minutes. Okay, we're going to wait to see if we get agreed. Portland says no. So we're going to be here for the next 13 minutes. While we wait, let me go get another coffee, but actually, no, I'm not getting another coffee. Let's look at the sides here. A little unfortunate here for Toronto. I mean, again, their team isn't the greatest, but they could bounce back. They do have the chances.
Hey, Caption, I'll grab you a coffee. Don't worry.
Thank you, thank you. I need a double from Timmy's. I'll pay you after.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to Toronto, so let me go to Toronto immediately. Looking for the start. No one agreed, but you never know. Toronto has, in my opinion, no chance in winning this at all. I mean, their chances are very slim.
Can I put in my opinion?
Go right ahead, Noobly.
I think Toronto needs to lock in. I think they actually can win, but they're sucking right now for some reason. they're not that bad, but they've played like they're that bad, and I think they can be better. I mean, Jado's kind of looked like nothing. Who else do they have?
We have Derpy, Tyler,
Lewis the Goat
Frenchman. Go ahead.
Lewis the Goat has kind of looked like mid. I don't know. I feel like they're better than this.
I mean,
Maybe I'm tripping.
they could be. I'm not saying there's like no chance. I'm just saying there's a really slim chance. The Portland team has proved time and time again, especially with the goaltender Arbear. I don't remember if he won the award for the best goaltender, but he should have. And he's still stepping up like that. He's still got the goaltending experience. He's got everything. Even in JBHL when he was against Broward FN, he was still one of the top goalies.
It's true. I think for Toronto to win, I think Portland would have to mess up, but I think it's possible. I wouldn't count the series out just yet.
I mean, you're not wrong. I shouldn't be being that rude to the Toronto team. It is my bad. I'm not feeling the greatest. Things going on. You already know how it is, but that's okay. You're still asking for it to start. Say it again. Okay. Where's Color Dirt? Oh, he's up
right
there.
here.
I see him. Oh, there's a desk. You want a desk? You wait for this.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can. Where's the desk on this one?
It's away side.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, Color Dirt, take it away, man. What are your thoughts on how this is gonna go?
So, a blowout in game 1, 5-1 victory for Portland. I think this one is going to be pretty similar, to be completely honest. Like Newbly said, Toronto could definitely be better. They aren't looking probably at their best when you need to be in the playoffs. So, I always think there's hope for some teams, but my personal prediction is that it's going to be another one of those games, unless Toronto can turn it around defensively and keep the score gap higher than, or closer than 5.
I mean, I gotta agree with you there. I mean, Toronto isn't looking the greatest, but they could eventually turn this around, like Newbly was just saying. Just because they look terrible doesn't mean they are terrible. They have some pretty solid players down there. And if they just work a little more, cooperate a little more communication, I feel like there's a chance they could at least take this another game. There is that chance.
I agree.
Anyway, we're just waiting to see if they'll take this or if I'm gonna have to go to a be right back screen. I don't know if I have one of those. That's just one in like media I could take. Look at that Newbly bridge for that one. Hold on.
Sorry, what's up?
I said, is there a be right back screen in the media channel?
Don't know. I don't think there is right now. But maybe next season.
Okay. So I guess I gotta be working on one of those here soon.
Yep.
Not much to talk about. So let's you know what? Let's talk about the players. Cause we were talking about the team. Let's talk about the players here. Color Dirt. ZCD has been in the league for a little bit, and it's been shown time and time again. I mean, he has a very terrible schedule as far as I know. Like, for him to show, he used to actually come home from work just so he could play a game. And I mean, on his break. He had a 30 to an hour break, and he'd be playing the game for the team. That's some dedication. Not only that, but he's also been doing pretty solid when it comes to just being an overall good player. He's been able to score. He's been able to pass. He's been able to take passes and score off of them. And I feel like, I don't know about you, Color, but I feel like ZCD is probably one of the big aspects of the Portland Admiral team.
Yeah, and talking about his schedule, he wasn't able to show up to most of the games this season for Portland. And players like Lids and Biscuit had to step up for them. I believe both of them ended up being all-stars. If I'm correct, I believe I am. So even without him there most of the season, they were able to step up. And now that he's back, it can only be more of a positive, because playing good when you don't have one of your best players, and then being able to get him back, it's a big definitely a big boost for the team, I'm sure.
It's definitely up there, definitely up there. Another player I do want to talk about on the Portland Admirals is Spray 23. I know everyone has been hating on Spray, and I could see why. I mean, he's not the greatest, but definitely this season, especially after that last game, the quality shots he's been taking, it's actually not too bad. And I'm actually kind of impressed with Spray 23. He's been getting a lot better at the game. He's trying. I mean, with what he can. He understands that it's just a game, so he doesn't care much, and I respect that for him. But he's just all around, like, trying his best. And he even got a goal on the same team from S13. It's a different goaltender as well. Let's talk about over to one more player I want to talk about, actually. Is, I think it's Lids, right? Yeah, Lids, the one that was lagging. I think that was Lids, right? I mean, even though he has a lag switch, he's been up there on the team. I think he's already scored an accidental own goal. Well, no, he didn't own goal, but someone owned goal for him to give him a point. He's also, I think he scored one last game, didn't he?
I actually didn't.
I think he did. I just can't remember if it was an own goal or not.
Oh my god, wait, I hope the game. Oh my god, thank god the game is still on. I forgot. I'm so stupid.
Then we have over on the Toronto side, we have Dredge and A. I think, if I remember, he is in JBHL. But he's proven that he's a lot better and he can improve. He's been playing somewhat decently defense-wise. And I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement for him. And someone should probably give him a little more training. Like, huh?
Lucky for him, he actually has some BHL experience.
Does he?
A game or two.
He's pretty solid. I mean, if he's got BHL experience. I mean, so did Spray 23. He's got some of that. I've never heard of French Bread. Do you have any idea who French Bread is? That'd be really helpful.
That is Breadman.
It's Breadman. Ooh, actually, Breadman was pretty cool. I actually messed with Breadman a little bit. Oh, we're doing the warm-up for 30 seconds. Did they finally agree?
They did agree.
Okay, well, if they finally agreed, I'm going to go back to the camera. We're going back to this game, ladies and gentlemen. You already know how it is. Probably captioned behind the camera and commentating. Not the greatest commentating I've ever had, but you got to do what you got to do with the coffee that's cold. Looks like on the top left, we got Biscuit and Jado talking to each other. A little bit of chirping going on the ice. And let's get this game started. Can this camera please look towards the thing? That'd be awesome.
What would be awesome is if Toronto was able to grab this and win, and we head into a Game 3 back at Portland.
That would be very fun to watch. That would be amazing. 3 seconds, or 2 seconds now. Lids, Jado. Lids wins it. He's going to try and get this one to Biscuit. With a quick triple pullback by Jado, taking the shot already. Eclipse for the rebound. Glove by Arbear! They came out swinging. They've shown that it's not over for them yet. Toronto already getting 2 shots on the board within 8 seconds of the game. Newbury Bridge was right.
Yeah, Eclipse. Very close chance for him there. He actually hit it wide.
He hit it over wide?
There. Yeah.
It's going to miss? I looked like it was going in for me. French Bread, straight P3 for Sparky Penguin to take that one away. He's going to rip that one over to Biscuit. Biscuit's going to take this one straight up, looking for his own shot chance. Slow roller, though, taking it straight to slot for Lids. He's going to pull this one back. He's going to look for the P3 over to Biscuit. Biscuit takes the shot, and already with over 30 seconds over, looks like Biscuit will be taking his first goal for the night with a 0% save percentage for Krabby.
And that was just a terrible defensive coverage by Toronto. Biscuit was just left completely wide open. It looked like all 3 players like gravitated towards Lids, and he just had the wide open shot.
He's going to take that shot. He's going to let that one sink into the back of the net. I mean, it's a beautiful play. Not the greatest defense. The goaltender can only do so much for his team. 3 seconds face off. We got Lids and Jado back at it again, like best friends. Jado wins it for Sparky, hit it to the side. Jado gets it past Sparky. Jado gonna fight this one in the corner. Looking for maybe a curve into the net. Eclipse to the corner now. Trying to sit in this one in the slot, but Sparky's there to take it away. Past everybody. It's now going to be a 1-on-1, 2-on-1. Hit away by French Bread, aka Breadman. YT. Or Biscuit, sorry. Biscuit against French Bread. Straight up the side of the boards for Jado and Sparky Penguin. Jado takes this one. He's going to take the P3. He's going to whip it. He's going to pull it back. Oh, the pain. The only burb tech. Loose the goat. Right past the post, and that's going to go behind the net. Loose the goat over Lids. Loose to go trying again. Takes the P3 right off of Arbear's right glove or whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it. The pad, I guess. Derpy Tyler straight to slot over to Lewis the Goat. He's going to try and take this one with a curve, but Sparky Penguin gets there first. Lewis the Goat. Over to Dredgen. Dredgen trying to get this one past for Sparky. Sparky taking his P3 right past Krabby. Scores! Oh. Sparky Penguin giving it a 2-0 lead for Portland. I think that was his first goal in a while. This is looking bad.
Despite Krabby letting out 5 goals in the first game, he did face a lot of shots, and I thought he actually looked pretty solid, but that is just not one you can let in trying to hold your team in a series.
It's a little unfortunate for Toronto. They had their chance at the start. I got to give it to them. They're a pretty solid start. It looks like defense is not going to be their best strong suit. Neither is goaltending. ZCD and Loose the Goat. Loose the Goat wins that. He's going to try and get another P3 chance, but ZCD's there to take it away. Straight cross for Derpy to stop it. Loose the Goat. Loose the Goat trying to pull this one back. ZC takes it, having a chance for Dredgen to push it away. Straight to cross for Spray 23, but whiffs it twice. Loose the Goat straight across to absolutely nobody. Loose the Goat now. SCP. Trying to get this one away. Derpy Tyler pushing it up for Lewis. Pass for Dredgen. Dredgen gets a pass. He's going to take this up on his own. Dredgen almost getting past the SCP, but can't. Loose the Goat looking for a P3 chance himself. Dredgen. Straight up. SCP pings that one for Loose the Goat to put it in the corner. Loose the Goat. Trying to do some cool techie moves. Can't get them off, though. Biscuit. Trying to get this one past Dredgen. Can't. Loose the Goat take this one for a P3 rip. Right past. Oh, it is gloved by Arbear. Biscuit taking this one up. Almost getting past Jado. Jado taking this one out of the corner. Nope. Biscuit's going to put it right back. For Slot. For Spray. Hits the post. And that'll be cleared by Krabby. Spray 23 looking for another chance, but can't get it off in time. Spray. Pulling it back. Looking for his third chance, but can't get that one off. Spray's going to take it again. Nope. SCP's going to take this one. Looking for the cross pass to Biscuit. Lid's now on the ice. Biscuit back. Biscuit's going to take this one. He's going to be stopped by French Bread. He's going to get this one out of the corner. Straight P3 over to Jado. Taking another shot. Ripped, but it is stopped by Arbear and pushed straight back to the other team, which will be taken away by Lids now. For Biscuit. Can't get it off. Jado's there in time. Sparky Penguin. Pulling this one back. Trying to get it to Biscuit. Pass it straight up for French Bread. Biscuit. Looking for his own chance. Biscuit gets stopped by Krabby and gloved and pushed to the corner. Over to Lids, but can't get the shot off. Jado's going to put this one straight over to Eclipse. Eclipse can't get the P3 because Sparky Penguin gets there first for French Bread. He's going to try and get this one out of his zone. Biscuit looking for the pass to Slot over to Lids, who whiffs it. It's okay, though. He's going to try and get a rebound, but can't. Trying again with a P3 away from Eclipse. Biscuit. Sparky Penguin. French Bread trying to get this one to Slot, but can't. Sparky Penguin's there. He's going to push this one past the blue line for ZCD. A little too far, though, as Toronto's going to bunch together in the corner. Nope. Derpy's going to back off. ZCD's trying to try and take this one away. Spray pushing it up. Sparky Penguin. Sparky going up for the chance. Can't get the shot off as he's going to be pushing the corner with Loose the Goat. Sparky pushing it to Slot for ZCD. ZCD almost gets the shot off, but can't as Dredgen's there first. Dredgen pushing into the corner. Getting it out. Derpy Tyler pushing it right back for him. Dredgen trying to get this one out. Pass the Slot for Spray 23. Can't get the shot off. It is cleared by Krabby. Sparky Penguin ripping another P3, but stopped by Dredgen A. Sparky Penguin over to ZCD. Passing it over to Spray. Taken away by Dredgen. Spray going to fight for this one. ZCD whiffing on the puck. Spray benching himself on the wrong bench. ZCD. And it looks like that'll be it for the first period finally, as it is now 2-0 for Portland Admirals. We'll be back in about 2 minutes for the second period. But for now, we will yap. Color Dirt. My man, are you there?
I am here.
Okay. So, during that 2 periods, what do you think the defense could have done for Toronto within the first minute?
I think they should have been paying more attention. I mean, game 2, trying to keep your team in the series, and 3 players all go towards the puck. That just can't happen. And then on the second goal, it was a little afterwards, but I mean, that was just a slow roller from the blue line that just can't go in as well.
I mean, I do have to ask this real quick I don't know if Noobly's still here.
I came here to spread Portland propaganda.
Okay, go ahead, spit your truth.
That's the best NAMHL team in the league. I know we're beating up on Toronto right now, but we have lids, and that's enough.
I have a question
lids
for you.
Carry us to a cup.
There's somebody here that has power. Can we skip this face off because these guys keep asking? It's playoffs.
Sure, bro.
We can?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
What do you mean we can't, bro? It's NAMHL.
That's
Loosen
true.
up.
Well, I feel like Newbly Bridge should answer that.
We're not desking. There's no desk. That's the only reason there's no scopes in BHLs, because they do production.
It's true.
You can just run it, but if there is desk, you skip. Or
we kind of just been
well, I guess we can skip the face-offs now. So go ahead, Color. You can skip it now.
Well, Portland hasn't even.
Yes, they have. They've been asking you to skip.
That was Toronto.
That was also Portland. See? Okay. 20 seconds to face off here. We got Portland up 2-0 against Toronto Mayhem. 5-minute periods. You already know how it's going to go. Let's see what we can do here. Well, what Toronto can maybe do here to get up. Jado and Lids. Jado jumps straight over the puck. That's a huge FOB. It's whatever. Lids taking his first shot, or his second shot. The first shot of the period, I should say. Over to Jado. Jado's going to push it over to nobody for Biscuit to take over. Biscuit's going to look for that P3 chance. Straight over to slot for Lids. Lids can't get the shot off. Eclipse. Past that for Lids. Lids is going to try and get past the Clips. Almost does, but look, Clips gets first. Over to French. Past French. We got Lids past the slot. Biscuit can't get there in time. It's taken away by Jado. Sparky Penguin. Taking the shot. Sparky Penguin stopped by Crab being gloved. Pushed to the corner. Lids pushing this one to slot. Maybe. Nope. Jado's going to take this one now. Away from the goaltender. Sparky Penguin. He's going to take this one to the corner. He's going to get it out. Over to Jado, putting it right back in. Looking for that slot pass to his teammate. Stopped away. Over to Biscuit. Getting past French. Biscuit. Looking for his first. Maybe. Takes the chance. Takes too long. And that'll be stopped by Krabby.
That's a really good save by Krabby. I mean, he's been. I saw in the last game he faced a lot of shots, and then this one he's faced 6 so far. But he's looked pretty solid through it all.
He's been doing the best he could. The French bread. He's gonna get something in the corner. Lids whiffing a little bit, jumping over the puck for ZCD to take over. Lids having a huge chance for a ZCD shot. Takes it, scores! ZCD putting one for himself for a 3-0 lead against Toronto.
And that goal might have been all from Big Bear's fault.
From Big Bear Glaze,
yeah, a little bit of a commentator's curse, but you know, it happens, I guess. But yeah, no, that's just a really good goal for CDS. I mean, he has so much experience in the league that, I mean, those post abuse on the short side, they're like, you don't expect him as a goalie, really. Like, especially when he's shooting P3, so kind of hard for Krabby to get back onto his line or her line, excuse me, and clear that one off.
Yeah.
What?
I feel that. Yeah, it's a hurt. You didn't know. I keep forgetting too. But as the owner of the team that owns Portland, what are your thoughts about your team so far? How they're doing? Like, what do you think?
I'm happy. I mean, you know, when I was compiling the 1.5s, you know, the amateurs, I wasn't really thinking about like this team, like its success. I was more just trying to, you know, focus on getting some people like.
Hold on, as Spray 23 just sinks one to the back of the net. His second of the night. What a goal! Sorry about that, Frumpy. Continue.
Yeah, I was just trying to focus on getting like CDS a lot of like touches on the puck because you know he's like our 7th man for our BHL team and people like Lids and Biscuit OK as they're still developing. So I mean that's kind of how I built it, and for a place for Airbear to get games when he's not starting in BHL for us because he splits time with Cozy. So the fact that they've done this well is not like really surprising to me. It's a good roster of players, but I think Carter has done a good job of managing this team well. He puts out good lines every night.
I thought ZCD was managing.
No, CDS got a little bit too busy, so we left it to Carter.
I remember when I was on Minnesota, great times, but sadly I couldn't LC for the life of me. Over to SCP taking his own shot. Spray's going to try and get this one past. Over to ZCD taking his own shot at the net, but right past the post, going behind the net. Now we have Loose the Goat. ZCD just a little far behind. SCP passing over to Spray. A little short, but it's okay. Dredgen, a little bit of bunching. Dredgen take his own shot, the defenseman. SCP getting it out of the zone now. Derpy Tyler getting it straight over to SCP. Lucio tries to take that one away. Trying again, but he can't. Dredgen getting it straight past the blue line for SCP to push it straight back out. Getting it back past the blue line over to SCP. Spray having his own chance, takes a P3 stop by Krabby. Dredgen just pushes it straight back to the goaltender Spray. Getting it to slot. Gloved by Krabby and it'll be pushed to the corner. Derpy Tyler. Straight past Spray. Spray's gonna take another P3. Almost goes in, but it is gloved by Krabby. Biscuit now. Trying to get this one out of the corner. Doing some techie moves. Dredgen trying to stop him. And is doing a really good job of it. Going behind the net. Dredgen. J-Do getting it out of the corner. J-Do doing some interesting moves. Passing it straight over to French for Biscuit. Stopped by Dredgen. Or not Dredgen, French Bread. J-Do. J-Do on his own now. Having the shot of his chance. Can't get it off. Well, he gets it off, but it's stopped by Airbear. My commentating's everywhere.
I love Airbear.
I love that guy too. He was my GOAT in S13 NAMHL, and he will always be my GOAT. No stopping him at any time, any point, anywhere. French Bread over to Clips.
Absolutely. He's had so much success in this league and in the BHL level as well. He's done just a fantastic job.
Ever since JBHL when he was versing Browd, you know what I'm saying? If anyone remembers that. We have Biscuit going into the corner for Toronto. Or if not for Toronto, for Portland. J-Do's going to take this one straight up past. My game is bugging for a shot chance for Eclipse. Hits it past the post. And Lids is going to be in the corner now. Going behind the net, we got Lids. Eclipse is close behind him. Now farther for ZCD. ZCD's going to take this to the side of the boards. French Bread. Where is ZCD again? He's going to try and take this one to the corner. 1 minute left in this period as ZCD's going to try and get this one to slot the best he can. Or take a shot of his own, but it's too slow. French Bread over to Eclipse. ZCD getting this one to the slot again. Nope. Over to French Bread taking that one away. He's going to try to get this one out of the corner now. With ZCD fighting with him. ZCD trying to do a quick curve. Tries to pull it back. French Bread takes that one away. French Bread trying to pull it back again for ZCD. SCB taking a P3 chance for Krabby. Stopped by ZCD. Taking another shot. ZCD trying to pull it back here. Can't. ZCD again. Looks for the P3 but too slow. And that'll be offsides.
You know, I honestly was surprised with Spray. You know, when I signed him, that's because no one else wanted him, and that's kind of also like what my NAMHL team ended up being. It's a bunch of misfits, like Biscuit OK, SCP, you know, like people who Spray, people who didn't really like have any other teams offering them, and they've all been fantastic this season. I love having all of them on my team.
It's about the same thing with my contract, wasn't it? They put it way too high, so no one wanted me anymore.
That was not my fault.
That was not your fault. That was
all
Ghosty
Top
Ferret and
Rages.
Top Rages. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Big fight
Geniuses
between
over
them.
there.
Big brains. Anyway, that's going to be it for the second period. We're going to be going into the third here. As soon as they ask for a skip. That's one. I think that might have been two. I didn't see Portland. Or not Portland. Toronto.
I do feel bad for Krabby. I mean, she's doing her best, and you know, doesn't really have the best team in front of her.
Okay.
Kind of just unfortunate.
Yeah, Krabby's trying her best. There's not much you can really do. I mean, there's some pretty good saves there, pretty good stops. It's 13 to 6. Anyway, over to the face-off. Lid's gonna win that one. He's gonna try and get this P3 straight off, but it's stopped by Dredge and Jado, going straight up the side of the boards with Sparky. Jado getting it past Sparky, pulling it back. Trying to pull it back again, but can't get it off for Dredgen. Dredgen's gonna get past Liz. He eventually does. Jado trying to pull it back, but stopped by Sparky. Dredgen. Dredgen's P3 straight up for Jado. Jado tries to hit the P2. Gets stopped and hit away by Arbear. Biscuit. Biscuit going up the side of the boards here. Jado going back into the corner with Biscuit. Jado looking for his first chance to get a goal for the team, but can't. Sparky gonna P3 this one out for Dredgen. Dredgen over to Sparky. Sparky P3 it straight up side of the boards for Dredgen. Dredgen putting it into his own corner now. Getting it out for Lewis the Goat. Lewis the Goat gets past. Lewis the Goat having a huge chance. Getting past one. Almost gets it up, but Arbear stops that one for Dredgen to go up the side of the boards. For Lewis the Goat. Taking a P3 right past glove by Arbear. He's trying his best. He's doing everything he can. He is standing on his head for this one. Dredgen out of the zone. Jado trying to pass to his teammate, but can't. Lids going into the corner now. Lids. Over to Jado. Lids going behind the net. He's going to try and pass this one to his teammate in slot or take a shot himself. He's trying. He's almost there. Jado takes it away, pushes it straight out of the zone. Sparky. Sparky looking for his own P3, but stopped by Eclipse. Hits it away by Sparky. Everyone just left Eclipse all alone. What are we doing at Portland? Sparky gets back. Hits it away. Sparky going into the corner now. Getting it out for Spray. Spray crosses for ZCD. ZCD having the chance of his lifetime. Takes the shot. It's the post. Can't get it out. And Spray takes the goal away from ZCD, giving him 3 for the night.
And definite unlikely hero for
And they're
Portland.
TOing,
That's
by the
3
way, on the
goals
way.
now.
I think.
3
I'm not
goals
sure.
in 2 games for Spray.
TO on away, or home team, I mean. Looks like Toronto's going to be doing another timeout here. This time with 3 minutes remaining instead of 1.5. You know, we've seen a lot of stuff happening here with Spray 23, but not a lot has been happening here with SCP. I mean, he's doing, actually, that's a lot. He's been doing a lot, but not offensively. And that's fair. He's the defenseman. Someone else that hasn't been doing very much, I think, is Biscuit. I've seen him run in, like, really weird, like, locations and away from the puck sometimes, or towards the puck when one of his teammates is already on it. But that's okay, because they're still winning. Dredgen.
Yeah,
Over to Biscuit. Never mind, shut my mouth. Biscuit actually almost did something. Sparky Penguin's going to try and P3 this one up to his teammate, Jado. Straight to slot for Biscuit, hit away. Okay, so Biscuit, never mind. I'm just never going to say that again. Sparky Penguin and Lids. No one's on the defense. Jado's there, though. Can't take it away. Sparky Penguin's going in his own corner now. Taking it up for Lids. Lids past Dredgen. Dredgen passes it over to Lewis. Lewis having his P3 chance, but it is taken away by Sparky Penguin. Over to Biscuit. Biscuit looking for a P3 and whips it and looks at the camera. Sparky Penguin over to Jado for another P3 chance. Can't get it off or hits it away too far. And it'll be a penalty that I didn't see for the away team. Looks like Portland will be taking a penalty. I don't know if Frumpy's still here. I don't think so. Yeah, Frumpy already left, so we can't get the inside on that for a team owner. ZCD won the box. Is that true?
That was Sparky Penguin.
Sparky Penguin in the box. Now Lid's gonna win this face-off. He's not gonna care. It is 2-on-3. Straight over to slot. STB's gonna try and defend the best he can against a 3-man. Taking the shot right past Arbear, and Lewis the Goat's gonna put one on the board. Just like the last game, ladies and gentlemen, it is 5-1 in the 3rd period. If they keep this up, that'll be a 2-0 win for Portland when it's both 5-1.
And, you know, they were able to get one on the power play. I thought they were going to use that last goal from the last game to maybe push some momentum into this one, but we're somehow back at the same score at the same time of the game.
Interesting.
So looks like this one is holding on by the thread of
The
a
skin
needle, as
of
they
their
say.
teeth.
Skin of their teeth.
I don't know. Anyway, we got Lids on the face-off. Winning that one. I was looking for a P3 chance, but stopped by Dredgen. Jado. Jado trying to get this one away. Trying to put another one on the board so it does not look the same. Dredgen passes to Lewis. Lewis takes another shot, hits the post. Can they get there? Arbert gets there in time, and it is stopped and hit away to the corner. Sparky Penguin. Over to Monkey. I haven't seen Monkey on the ice. I feel like that's not normal. For another shot here by Eclipse, but stopped by Arbert. Monkey trying to take this one for Sparky to take it away. French bread. Over to Monkey again. Eclipse pulls it back. Monkey. Over to Eclipse, having a giant chance to pass this one to Slap. Arbor hit it away for ZCD now to try and curve it. Derpy Tyler getting it past ZCD. ZCD still takes it away though. Taking it towards center of ice. Then we have Eclipse going to the corner. Putting it to Slap for another curve by ZCD, but can't get it off. Derpy Tyler. Just passed it to Slot by accident. Now it'll be taken away by Monkeys. And trying to rip a P3 to Slot. Over to ZCD. He's going to pull this one back twice. Looking for his own P3 chain, but Derpy Tyler hits it away. ZCD over to SCP. Big pen here on the home team. I think that was on Derpy Tyler. That'll be called. Derpy Tyler now in the box. I've never heard of this guy. But he's been trying his best. We have Eclipse and French Bread taking this one for Toronto. And ZCD Spray and SCP taking it for Portland. ZCD winning it. Eclipse pulling it back. ZCD over to French Bread. He's going to try and push this one up. Is he going to continue? Yes, he is. A little risky. French Bread looking for the shot, but SCP puts it into the corner. Takes it out. SCP straight up. Eclipse getting into his own corner now with a minute left in this period. Can they get 4 goals? There's no chance in my opinion. Eclipse. Wait, hold on. Never mind. He wastes the opportunity and just takes it to the corner. Spray. Taking a P3 over. ZCD. Taking his own P3. Stopped by Krabby and we pushed to the side. ZCD. Pulling us back. What an interesting move. I don't even know what that was. I think that was Miss Peng.
That was a Michigan.
Michigan, I guess. And I think it was own goal here by, was that Jado or Dredgen?
Yeah, it was Jado trying to get a ping on it at the last second to get it out. That was really
Away team's calling a
nice move.
TO.
Okay.
I don't know why they're calling it TO. There's literally no reason.
I could literally
They're asking
say
to
no.
skip the TO. Straight to the face-off. Half the team's on the ice. I don't know what we're going to do with a pen, but I guess that's fine. Okay, let's just get this show on the road. It's an FOV. Whatever. Lewis to go. Taking this one off. He's going to look for another chance to get another goal here. The last 25 seconds remaining in this period. Sparky Penguin's going to get this one out of the corner eventually. Gets it out over to ZCD. ZCD taking it up. Looking for his own chance, but Dredgen's going to stop that chance. ZCD trying to give this one another chance for another shot. Takes it. Stopped by Dredgen. J-Dell's going to take this one for 7 seconds. All on his own. Whiffs! Whiff of the century. And that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Portland Admirals will be taking home the first round or second, I don't remember. And they'll be moving on.
They're taking home the first round.
The first round or
How do they
second.
do that?
They're taking it home, bro. The whole thing. Taking Newbie Bridge home too, because why not? But that'll be it for me. I've been your commentator that did horrible because I've not been awake this whole time. We have had our referee, Color Derp, and the guy making sure everything works, Newbie Bridge. And I think that is it, right? It goes 2-1 or 2-0. First to 2.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to end this stream. I will see you all.